Hello and welcome to more How Not to Play Magic the Gathering. Today we can see we've got a deck on our screen I call ArlinnsPackoderm after Arlinn Packs Hope, which +1 is the main reason I put her in here, to give all creatures flash and a +1/+1 counter, mostly flash, and Evolved Spinoderm, which is just a big beat stick. And honestly, that's the general premise of the deck here, is to just put down creatures, make them big, and beat down your opponent. As you can see, we've got Furnace Strider to give haste, Sky Scythe and Golfer for trample. Cackler has trample. Sprinter will give other things oil to buff Cackler, plus being a hasty boy himself. On the low end of the curve, we've got Rabbit Battery, once again gives the later creatures haste, and Scrap Gorger to help get to the later creatures. Since this deck is going to be featured in Part 4 of Magic Concepts, going over combat, it is a very combat-focused deck. Helena, Elena pumping things up. We've got Tyvar Stand for pump and protection, and just some other combat tricks over here on the side. So that's the premise of the deck, is put out big things, beat down your opponent, and let's see how it goes. Alright, so we've got a mountain and our Rabbit Battery. That's the fastest start we can get. We've even got Helena and Spinoderm for our top end. But the only thing we're missing here is our ramp. But, I mean, we've got enough mana in hand to get started, so let's go ahead and beat the face. So the opponent is also on red. Ooh. Alrighty, so he's got a monkey on his shoulder. If I swing in here, I will take that out if he blocks. So this is one of those things, is it worth attacking? Do I want to risk my Rabbit Battery dying? Knowing that I've got creatures coming up. And, well, is my opponent even going to block? So let's go ahead and swing in. If he blocks, we'll make a trade. If not, he might value his Simian Sling, which he does, and I get a free point of damage. Ooh, Eater of Virtue. He is on a full-on equipment deck, isn't he? Alright. So he is going to go ahead and equip to make his monkey bigger and spank me right upside the face with it, but that is fine. We'll go ahead and drop Cackler here. It's not going to be able to attack this turn because I don't have the mana to equip the Rabbit Battery to it. But I can still swing in 1 point of damage, and we'll see what the opponent does. Working tricolor, alright. So he is attacking with the monkey. I can block if I want to. If it eats the monkey, nothing really happens. I would lose Cackler. So this is another one of those things. Do I want to make the trade, getting the creature off the field? Chances are he's going to equip both of those to Norika next turn. So do I want her to be even bigger? Will I be able to block her if she's bigger? So I think I'll go ahead and make the trade here. It's not really going to help me out this turn, but... So he's going to attack Eater of Virtue, attach Eater of Virtue to the Norika Yamas, whatever, making it a 5/2. And then he's probably going to attack with it. If I cast Spinoderm, it will probably die. I think, honestly, my best bet here, drop Arlinn. She might just be a decoy.
I will not let my pack fall prey to predators.
I'll go ahead and -3 to make some blockers.
Who's company? Three's a pack.
And I'm not going to attack with my Rabbit Battery. That would just kill it for no reason. So if he equips and swings in, I can block with one of my wolf tokens. I don't really mind if they die so much. And then next turn, I can start casting some other things. Okay. So yep, he's equipping Eater Virtue. And he is going to swing in with a 5/2 lifelink. Ooh, Rabbit Battery. He's got one of his own. Alright, little hasty threats. Alright, so he is attacking with the 5/2 lifelink. Vigilance. So yeah, I'll go ahead and drop a wolf in front of it. That's fine. I'll lose the wolf, but he'll lose his guy. The sword will just eat it, and his next creature will get... Oh, he's going to sack to make it indestructible. Alright, that's fine too. Alright, well, let's see. Let's go ahead and drop that. We'll go ahead and do a +1 here.
We'll catch them.
So now I can either keep my mana open, so the next... all my creatures now have flash, which means that I can keep all my mana open, see what he does, and then play any of my spells next turn. I could drop Spinoderm as a 6/6, because it will get a +1/+1 counter. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Let my opponent give me some more information before I decide what to do. Okay, so let's see what he does. I can cast any one of my spells this turn. If he goes to equip the Rabbit Battery over here, it will be too powerful for my Spinoderm to block, so I can Volt Charge it in response. And that will essentially stop all of his attacks this turn. If he doesn't equip the Rabbit Battery... Oh, he's equipping it over there. That's fine. He can do that. So now we're going to go to attackers. Is he going to swing both of them at Arlinn? No, he's not going to swing at all. Alright. So I think my play here is to drop Helana and Elena. So it will get a +1/+1 counter, which makes its ability even stronger. I can +2 for mana, which will actually give me enough to drop Sky the Engulfer. We are going to put Rabbit Battery on Helana, which will make it bigger, which will let me put more +1 counters. I'm going to diversify my threats and put it on the wolf. So I now have 2 6-power creatures, which will really make my opponent think twice about attacking into me. But I think I'm going to hold back on defense for now, because I want to make sure that I protect Arlinn if possible. He's casting a lot of these whenever a creature attacks alone spells, so he's probably only going to be attacking with one creature at a time. Ooh, first strike. Alright. Well, that makes whoever's got the halberd a match for Helana. Or any of my creatures, honestly. But he can't currently equip it because he doesn't have enough mana. Oh, but he can equip the Eater of Virtue over there. Okay, so he's diversifying his threats. Alright, so Arlinn has once again flipped to her human side, which means that I can give my Spinoderm flash until my next turn. Let's see, 4, and I'm 1 land short of casting both, so I can still only cast one or the other. So we are going to head to combat here. We'll make Engulfer bigger, but still not attack because I want to protect Arlinn, and we'll see what my opponent does. Just a land. Okay, so opponent's in a tight spot here. He's got 3 smaller creatures against my 3 bigger creatures. So I've got a pretty good advantage here. So he is going to re-equip. Okay, that's fine. So now he's got... Is he going to equip the halberd too? Okay. Sure. So with him putting everything on a 2 power or a 2 toughness creature, my Volt Charge can really do some damage here. Okay, he's even gonna... But still, that Rabbit Battery will only give it +1/+1. So it will still be a 3 power creature. And now opponent has used all of his mana. He's going to go ahead and attack in with a 6/3 first strike, vigilance, trample, whatever. He's not going to swing in. Okay, then I'll cast my Spinoderm with a +1/+1 counter. Alright, I mean, if opponent's just going to give me the board, I'll go ahead and take it. We'll go ahead and cast Bolt Charge up here. We will reconfigure onto the Spinoderm. Oh, opponent has seen enough. Alright. So yeah, we'll reconfigure the Rabbit Battery to equip it onto the Spinoderm, who will then have haste and be able to attack. We can make Arlinn into a 5/5 werewolf with trample, indestructible, and haste and attack. So opponent was looking at a whole board of creatures coming straight at his face, and yeah, there was no way he was getting through that. Alright, well, I've got an interesting hand here. I've got some of my combat tricks, but I don't have a creature until turn 4. That's probably going to be too slow. But we'll go ahead and see what happens. Opponent is on red-black, potentially only called Anvil. But they're not doing anything, which is fine for me. So I will continue not doing anything as well. So opponent's got a 3-drop. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Alright, yep. I don't have anything to do against that yet, so we will just do nothing for a while. Wow, I have drawn nothing but lands. This is pretty insane in an already land-heavy hand. A second Fable. Oh god, this is gonna get brutal. Yep, okay. More land. Yes, that's exactly what I needed. Uh-huh. Yep, right on the money. Okay, well, we'll throw her down and see how long it takes for opponent to kill her. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. Yep, there we go. I knew it was coming. Oh well. And a Bloodtide Harvester as well. Alright, well, opponent certainly has the board state. Well, let's go with Spinoderm. I gotta put something on the board. Unfortunately, he's got a lot of jank he can do with these reflections. So he can reflections his Harvester to get a whole bunch of blood tokens to basically kill anything. Another Corpse Praiser, sure. Ooh, opponent's got all the good stuff. Alright. Alright, so now I can put Hana Elena down. Sure, let's go ahead and, I guess, swing in. There's really no reason not to. He can put a bunch of stuff in front of it, but, I mean, or just one thing to stop the damage. It's not like he's got trample yet. If he just chumps it, then yeah, whatever he chumps just dies. We'll just keep the infectious bite up to maybe kill something. He's copying Corpse Appraiser. Okay. Sure, we'll let that happen. He's going to exile his other Corpse Appraiser to draw a card. Sure. He's going to attack with it. I could block with Hana Elena, but there's really no point to it. I could Infectious Bite the Spinoderm to kill it. I think I'll just let it hit, because there's really no point in blocking it. I'll just lose my creature to nothing. I do want to bite something before the turn ends, though. The targets would either be Reflection or Harvester. I think I'm going to go after Harvester. Because the Harvester has the ability to kill something, and the Reflections are just going to make more Harvesters to kill more things. So now Spinoderm does have Trample. Let's see, so we are going to Ruthless Predation, first of all, Halana, to kill the other Reflection. Gonna go for the throat to kill my Spinoderm, but that's fine, because I have Tyvar's Stand here that I can do X equals 4. To not only give him hexproof and indestructible, but also +4/+4. So we are going to pump Spinoderm. We are going to kill the Reflection. We'll give Spinoderm even more counters from Hana Elena. And let's see. If I swing in with everything, it's still not going to be lethal, so I need to leave Halana back for defense. Even though I'm probably not going to defend with her. I probably should have attacked with her too. But Spinoderm does have Trample, so that is a lot of damage going through. Yeah, I should have attacked with Halana too. Because that would have been 3 extra damage, and now she's just going to die on the backswing to like a go for the throat or something. Or Spinoderm will, because I'm kind of tapped out. Okay, opponent's got another Fable. Graveyard Trespasser. Alright, so... Well, crap. I was really hoping to get Magnetic Sprinter there or something, because I That Spinoderm's going to die next turn. Alright, buddy, let's go. Unfortunately, 12 still isn't lethal. Yep, and see that extra 3 points of damage that I didn't push through last turn? Means that the opponent is still alive. So Helena Elena gets cut down. And as soon as he passes the turn, Spinoderm will die to its own ability. And I will no longer have a board state. Opponent's free to attack in here. There's no reason that he shouldn't. Yep, there you go. And that Volt Charge isn't going to do nothing for me. So we'll pass the turn, and yeah, I'm just dead. Because all he has to do is attack in with Graveyard Glutton, there's nothing I can do about it. Or the Reckoner Bankbuster. But yeah, I'm completely out of cards at 4 life. All he has to do is attack. And that's game. Oh well. I prized Hana Elena a little too much. I should have attacked with her. That would have been the extra 3 damage pushed through. That would have killed my opponent, but because I was too chicken shit to risk a creature in combat, my opponent won. So that's the other side of attacking and blocking, is don't be a pussy. Alright, so we've got our Rabbit Battery to start off with. We're only 1 mana short of Helena Elena. So yeah, this looks like a good hand to keep. The opponent starts off on Izzet. Okay, so they are running some blue-red spells shenanigans. Let's see if we can't do some damage here. Yep, that is the creature I expected to see. Alright, this is going to look really weird. But I'm going to go ahead and attack in with the Rabbit Battery. I am willing to trade Tyvar's Stand with Electrostatic Infantry. They are not willing to risk their infantry on a combat trick, and so they will not block. Oh, they meant to. Well, yeah, opponent oopsed there into their own favor. So they're going to swing in for 1. I can't do anything about it. Okay, so that's a good trade for me because Trawler Drake can keep growing and growing and growing. So if I kill it now with a Rabbit Battery, that's good for me. And opponent does not, so okay. So I think I'm just going to... Yeah, we'll go ahead and put Cackler out, that's fine. I probably should have kept the mana up for Volt Charge to deal with one of their 2 threats before it gets out of range. But we'll see what happens. Okay, he's just going to abrade the Cackler, which is what I assumed would happen, but that's 1 removal spell that's not going to come after Helena, so... That would be the bright side of things. And they're going to kill the Rabbit Battery too. Okay, so he now has 2 3-power attackers, and I am seriously on the back foot here. Because I can't draw any lands! Well, I guess I'm not doing anything this turn. Can't cast anything if you don't have the mana to cast it with. Well, I'm gonna have to Volt Charge now before that thing gets too big to kill. But if he has another instant, he can just pump it up anyway. And he does, so my burn spell is too late. And now he's got 10 power of attackers, I've got no defense. And yeah, that's just... Why didn't you attack with that? You should have attacked with that. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He killed me. Alright, so we've got 2 mana and a mana dork. So sure, let's go ahead and see what happens. And that's all I've got. Alright, let's get mana screwed again. I love it! So opponents on white, green, possibly toxic. Possibly humans. Life gain, okay. Well, I've got I got nothing here. I suppose we'll do Cackler since I can't get any lands. He's gonna go ahead and gain some life. Wedding announcement, awesome. That's gonna net him a creature every turn and eventually swap into an Anthem to make all of his stuff 2/2s. And there's nothing I can do about that because I didn't put Kenkerbloom in the deck. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and Predation the token here. And then I am going to swing out with both of them. And that will make my Cackler a little bit bigger because of the oil token. He's just going to keep getting more tokens from Wedding Announcement. Gala Greeters is just going to get really big. And just keep gaining him life. So that needs... Oh! Hold for ransom, really? You know I don't have 7 mana. So yep, that's just going to get really big and get him a whole lot of life. And there's nothing I can do about that because I still can't draw any lands. Okay, so we are going to hit Magmatic Sprinter, put my oil counters here on Scrap Gorger, that'll make it a 3/3, and swing with both. Opponent might block, probably not. Alright, and then Sprinter will bounce back to my hand. And yeah, I spent my whole turn doing nothing. So Gala Greeters is going to keep getting bigger, and now he's going to have an Anthem to make it a 3/3, but I've got a Volt Charge, so I'm not really that upset about it. It would be nice to draw some lands, though. It really would. So we're going to go ahead and kill Greeters before it gets completely out of control. Unfortunately, that's all I can do because I can't draw any lands. Oh, nice. Adeline. Great. I love Adeline. Adeline is such a great, fair card for somebody who can put down a whole lot of creatures because... heaven forbid I should find any lands. Not that I'm salty about it or anything. I've only got one creature. Opponent has, what, 9? So, yep, stuff happens. Yep, more stuff happens. Yep. Yeah. Sure. Blockers, whatever. Doesn't matter. Still no fucking lands. Are you fucking serious? Jesus Christ! No, I didn't have fun in that match! How am I supposed to have fun when you don't give me any fucking lands? Piece of shit game! Oh, good. Only red. What's worse than not having any lands? Having lands of the wrong color. Alright, well, at least they gave me some lands this time, so sure, we'll go ahead and keep that. Fuck. I guess we'll drop Furnace Strider to the bottom because okay, there's lands. So now I could have cast it, so yeah. God, I hate this game sometimes. Oh, now I get Rabbit Battery. And it looks like we're up against the same deck. So, white-green humans again. Alright, well, let's Sprinter. Put the oil on Scrap Gorger. No reason to attack with him because he can't do anything, but I can at least swap 3 damage in. You know what, sure. I might as well. There's no reason not to drop it. King Darien, alright. Another Anthem effect. Sure, no, we're not going to block that. I don't want to kill my bunny. I like my bunny. So I've got 5 mana if I drop my forest. 3 will go to Volt Charge to kill King Darien. Which means I have 2 mana open. There's nothing I can do with 2 mana. So we are just going to use Rugged Highway then to gain a life. We are going to kill the ever-loving shit out of King Darien because that thing cannot stay on the battlefield. We'll proliferate my oil counter, which turns Armored Scrap Gorger into a 3/3, and we can go ahead and swing with it. Yeah, we'll get King Darien out of there. No reanimation for you, buddy. Aw, they're gonna kill my bunny! What'd my bunny ever do? Okay, so he's gonna... That farmhand's getting really ambitious here. Swinging in for 2. He's still got 3 mana open. Artifacts and enchantments, okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop ourselves a Furnace Strider. We will go ahead and give it haste with its oil abilities. And do some attacking. Alright. This is how the deck's supposed to work. With mana. So Farmhand is going to get another +1. They're going to gain 4 life. Oh wow, they're going to do a whole lot of stuff here. Alright. 4 life and 2 creatures. +1 counter. Okay. So he's going to get a 4/4. That's not good for me. Yep, swing in for 2. Alright, my turn. What do I get? Oh, are you serious? Oh, that's a really big guy. Surprise opponent. Engulfer has entered the battlefield. We are going to go ahead and give him some hasty here. And swing for the fences. He might kill Strider. Nope, he's just going to chump it. Okay. Ooh, a 3/3 lifelink. Alright, well, that's going to change things a little bit. Ooh. Alright, well that 5/7 stops the Engulfer in its tracks. Let's go ahead and put some more oil on the Furnace Strider so that it can give more things hasty. Unfortunately, that's all I can do. So I am not attacking into that. I can't kill it if I wanted to. So we are going to pass, bring Sprinter back to my hand, hold on to Scrap Gorger here like I've got some kind of trick if he wants to swing in. So maybe he won't. Alright. Withstand now, I think we do swing in. Because I've got 4... So I can give something +5 with Tyvar's stand. So yeah, let's go ahead and just swing on out. I'll see what opponent does. Tyvar's stand should kill something. Okay, well that lifelink is unfortunate. That kind of throws my plans. Let's kill that first. I've only got 4 damage, so let's do it that way. Let's see, if I do this, I'm not going to kill him with everything. So if I... 4, 5, 6... Only do X3. I should have put on Furnace Strider because then I could have wiped his whole board. Whatever. So I've brought him down to 1 creature, and I can put Scrap Gorger down. So we'll see what happens from here. We're basically at a top deck battle now. And that is an amazing top deck. Wow.
Good people in this city. I'll be your shield.
Alright, so Magmatic Sprinter, Scrap Gorger to give it some oil. We will Ruthless Predation to fight him, to get him the fuck out of there. Alright, so now we'll go to combat. Let's see, Scrap Gorger will swing in over there. Sprinter will swing up top. We'll go ahead and get something out of the graveyard to make him a 3/3 to kill Elspeth. And the top deck battle resumes. Ooh, a 5/5. Alright. So we've got a Hasty Rabbit Battery, a Hasty Magmatic Sprinter. Sure. Doesn't matter who gets the oil. An opponent can only block 1. And that is how you get around with combat tricks. Whew, alright. So yeah, that Tyvar stand coming in a clutch, breaking through the opponent's lines there. Definitely how combat tricks are supposed to work. Alright, so we do have a red mana, but unfortunately it's a tap mana, so I can't battery first turn, but I do have my hasty threats. So yeah, we'll go ahead and keep it, see what happens. Oh, he's got some hasties too. Alright. So we are on mono red burn, huh? Okay. Yup. He is just going to do as much damage to me as possible, and I am not going to keep a creature out on the board for more than a turn. Let's go ahead with Scrap Gorger. That might stop Swift Sphere from attacking. I doubt it, though. He'll probably just bolt it and then swing in anyway. No, it did stop. Alright. So let's bring out Cackler. And Rabbit Battery. No, I'm not going to attack. It'll just kill the rabbit. Ooh, okay. Mechanized Warfare, if it deals damage to an opponent or permanent, it deals +1 damage. Alright, so everything he's got has +1 now. Luckily, I have an Infectious Bite. So we will use Cackler to kill Swift Spear. We'll go ahead and drop Rabbit Battery just as another hasty attacker. Why did I do that? Well, I suppose attacking with Scrap Gorger doesn't really matter at this point. I did get some oil on him, but yeah, that was it. That was kind of stupid. I should have left him back as a blocker against like a hasty threat like another Swift Spear. But hey, whatever. I never said I was smart or that I knew how to play the game properly. So yeah, the channel is called How Not to Play, and that's probably how not to play. Well, he got rid of all my rabbits, unfortunately. Almost got rid of my whole board. But I do have enough mana now to cast Furnace Strider. So we will go ahead and drop that. We will oil him up so that he gets nice and hasty. And we will swing on out for 8 damage. And we are maybe getting there. That's enough. Opponent has seen the light at the end of the tunnel and have embraced it. Alright. Oh boy. Alright, well we've got mana and we've got 2 Spinoderms, so yeah, let's go ahead and see what happens here. Unfortunately I don't have anything until turn 3. At that point we should be able to see what deck our opponent's on at least. Looks like possibly mono red burn. Nothing else to do, let's go ahead and gain another life. So now they're going to drop a creature with a +1 counter. Hopefully it's hasty and attacks me. Phoenix Chick! Yep, that's hasty and that'll attack me. Alright, so not much else to do here, so we'll go ahead and drop Sprinter. Unfortunately, he has to put the oil on himself, so he does stay around to get burned. Oh, I can decline? Yeah, I'm going to decline that. I want to bounce him back to my hand. I do not want him to get burned. Because Sprinter can keep putting oil on my Spinoderms so that they never lose hexproof. Ooh, Mechanized Warfare, alright. So that's going to be doing some more damage to me. Yep, lots of damage. So we've got Spinoderm number 1 on the field. And I think opponent's just going to burn me out because there's really not much else he can do. I can't block the chick. I'm going to have to pull some kind of removal. And the chick can't block me, so I can't kill it in combat. And it's going to kill me in 3 turns. Ooh, ouch. Okay, yup. That's gonna hurt. And I've got nothing to stop it. Yeah, it doesn't matter what he does here. Because I don't have enough. I can't stop 5 plus 2 damage worth of flyers. I just can't. Yeah, I don't have... If I had some burn in my hand, I'd be able to pick them out of the sky. But, I mean... And he's even got that, so yeah. Opponent just had 5 different ways to kill me there. Okay, so we've got a mana for Rabbit Battery. We've got some removal and 2 Spinoderms. Let's see if we get there. Bunny, go! Haha! First blood. And now it's dead. Oh. Unfortunately, I don't have a turn 2 play to back it up. My only turn 2 play in this deck is a mana dork anyway, so... Alright, well, that's a thing. Three, ward 1, alright. Well, that kind of does it for me. Valiant Veteran, oh my god. Okay. I suppose we can go ahead and get rid of that, just so that I'm not completely wasting a turn. Okay, never mind. Alright. Spinoderm Ho. Yep, Valiant Veteran makes everything bigger. Oh god, he had 2 of them? Well, ain't that some horse shit? Well, that's not bueno, unfortunately. Alright, well, let's go ahead and make Spiny a 6/6. Go ahead and swing in, see if he double blocks. He probably isn't. There's no reason for him to block here. He's just going to block with 1. That's fine. Well, that's not how I wanted to use the fight spell, but kind of had the same effect. Oh, he can get it back with that? I didn't even see that. Oh, damn. I'm just fucked. Jesus. Yeah, I can't do anything against that board. God, humans just fucking explode so... Oh. God. Oh, God. Well, this is a bad hand. It really is. I shouldn't keep this hand. I can get up to Halana if I draw one more land. Rabbit Battery does absolutely nothing for me. I can't even attack with it on turn 1 because I've got fucking slow lands. Shit, this is better technically. I don't want to tuck any of those. Shit. Well, because I'll go turn 1, turn 2. So yeah, I'll skip my 3 drop and go straight into a 4 drop with this hand. Oh, never mind. There goes Arlen. Fucking duress. For fuck's sake. Why is that card even fucking legal? Alright, so we've got our Spinoderm down on turn 4. Let's see if it's enough. So he's going to swing in for 4, unblockable with Menace. Alright, let's... Really no reason to Volt Charge it here. We'll swing in for 5. I can Volt Charge it when he goes to attack again. Or he might drop something else that I want to kill. Go ahead and take the card. That's fine. We'll go ahead and Bolt Charge that. Do some proliferating. He unfortunately gets to draw another card. We will go ahead and tap this for mana just to get another oil counter on it. And we'll take that creature out of their graveyard so that it can't reanimate. Because black likes to pull stuff out of the graveyard. Oh, another Volt Charge. That's nice. Alright, so we will go ahead and keep swinging, keep zapping out his graveyard. And I'm actually presenting lethal for next turn. Sheoldred. Oh, well, I can't kill that with a Volt Charge. I do draw a Tyvar stand, though, which is very nice. So we are going to go ahead and attack on here. Let's see. We'll see what he does. He is going to block Spinoderm with Shieldred, which is fine. So Spinoderm kills Shieldred. He takes 3. What? How did it die? Death touch. Oh, fuck me. God damn it. I didn't see the death touch. I should have fucking Tyvar standed to give it indestructible. God, I'm so stupid. And he's got another one. Fuck me. Well, you know what they say, better lucky than good. Okay, so to be fair, I would have won that last game anyway if I would have put Tyvars on my Spinoderm, because Spinoderm did have Trample at that point, so doing a Tyvar X3 would have stopped him from dying and trampled enough damage through to where the extra 3 damage from Scrapgorger was lethal. So I was going to win that last game anyway, even without my Foobar. So all in all, I think we actually ended up 4-4. We got to see Arlen do her thing in the first game, which I think is the one I'm going to be using. We got to see Tyvar's and my other combat tricks really shine. Volt Charge, I don't know how I drew all 3 of them within the top 10 cards, but hey, sometimes you just get lucky. Sprinter was really good at dropping oil around onto Furnace Strider to give more things haste, like Engulfer, which really just blew my opponent out of the water. Halana making things really big. I think the deck worked how it was supposed to. I just don't think it's all that good. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments below if this deck is going in too many directions, if it needs to streamline into one path or another, how to go ahead and improve on this base here. So how might we be able to make Spinoderm good? I do like the hexproof against like the burn decks that we saw was really helpful. Once it got down to trample range, we were able to just kill it with the really big Halana by putting counters on it, making it indestructible with Tyvar's stand, giving it hexproof again when they try to kill it. So I mean, the deck's it has a strategy, it has potential. I just need your help in unlocking it. Let me know how you would modify this deck, what to put in, what to take out, and maybe we'll see it again later on down the line. So if you liked this video, show me with that like button, subscribe to the channel for this and more content. Check out the concepts video that this is emphasizing, which should be coming out here pretty soon too. And yeah, support this channel through those free actions, or even toss money onto my Patreon. That will put you into the Discord. You can help create some of these decks. We can draft together. We can have all kinds of fun discussions, whatever. Yeah, just go ahead, help me out, make this channel bigger, make this channel better, and I'll see you in the next video.